Good afternoon, everyone. Brad here again. Going to be discussing some of General Electric's company structure and some of the different strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to that company. All right, as far as the structure in the company goes, the CEO is H. Lawrence Culp Jr. He was elected in October of 2018. The board of directors elects their executive officers on an annual basis, and something that was kind of surprising to me is several of the executives have been on the board for have been executive officers for less than 5 years. A lot of times you think of people that are high up in companies as people that are there for a really long time and have been doing it for their whole lives, but in this case it seems like a lot of them are kind of new, which is good. Good to have a fresh set of eyes on stuff to keep the company moving in a good direction. I think two of the main strengths of General Electric is that they are creating their culture focused on safety. That's like their number one priority for their company culture, and then management that's connected to the processes. So their management just doesn't sit in an office and bark out orders and ensure that everything gets done. They're actually down there seeing how the processes work on the floor, taking a look at what needs to be improved and stuff like that. So I think being connected like that is really going to be one of their strengths. Interestingly enough, I think that one of their weaknesses could be actually part of one of the things that I mentioned as their strengths. So being that management is down there on the ground, seeing what's going on, they could interact directly with somebody that's not necessarily directly underneath them, and that could cause a breakdown in the chain of command and who is ordering what to do what, and it could just end up hindering the communication process. So if person A tells person C to do something and then person B is not in the loop on it, then that is a breakdown in communication through the chain of command. So it could be a little bit of a weakness directly communicating with outside the chain of command. I think a couple of great opportunities that General Electric could use is increasing awareness in advertising. I don't think, me personally, just thinking about my day-to-day, I don't see General Electric highlighted as a aerospace company. So I think maybe rebranding their name, basing it off of the aerospace efficiency, innovation, and renewable energy would really help give them a little boost in their sales and just their vision for what they want to do with their company. Threats. So other companies that are producing the same stuff is always a threat, right? You got Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, Honeywell. They're all producing a lot of the same aerospace stuff that General Electric is. And then the economy is obviously can hinder things, like we saw back in 2020 with COVID. Was a huge crusher to a lot of these aviation companies. But they are recovering well from it. And General Electric's current ratio, they have 69 billion in just over 69 billion in current assets, and their current liabilities are 54 billion, which gives them a current ratio of 1.9. So it's definitely good that they have more assets than liabilities. And these are the references that I used to put this presentation together. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks.